What if I told you that the world's most powerful currency could be facing one of its biggest tests in modern history? The US dollar has ruled global finance for decades. People trust it. Countries trade with it. Banks depend on it. But in 2026, something unusual is happening. Inflation fears are rising. National debt keeps growing. New global alliances are challenging America's financial dominance. And millions of people are asking one question. Could the US dollar actually crash? If that happens, what would it mean for your savings? Your job? Your investments? And the future of the global economy? Today, we're breaking down the shocking truth behind the US dollar in 2026. Stay until the end, because what you learn today might completely change how you think about money. Welcome back to Wealth Flow *, the channel where we uncover money secrets, financial trends, global currencies, and wealth-building strategies. If you enjoy learning about finance, world economics, and future money trends, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Now let's dive into the truth. Why the US dollar became the most powerful currency. To understand whether the US dollar can crash, we first need to understand why it became so powerful. The US dollar is not just America's currency. It is the world's reserve currency. That means many countries keep US dollars in their central banks. Oil is priced in dollars. International trade is mostly done in dollars. Large businesses use dollars for global transactions. And many governments trust the dollar more than their own currencies. After World War II, America became the strongest economic power. The US had huge industries, a stable government, and the largest economy in the world. Over time, the dollar became the global standard. Today, nearly every country uses it in some way. Even when people lose trust in their own currency, they often turn to the dollar for safety. This is why the dollar has survived many crises. But in 2026, cracks are beginning to appear. Why people fear a dollar crash in 2026. The fear of a dollar crash is not random. There are real reasons why experts, investors, and governments are paying attention. Let's break down the biggest warning signs. 1. America's massive national debt. One of the biggest concerns is America's debt. The United States owes trillions of dollars. Every year, the government borrows more money. Debt itself is not always dangerous. But when debt grows too fast, confidence can weaken. Imagine borrowing money faster than you can repay it. Eventually, lenders may question your ability to stay stable. The same concept applies to countries. When debt becomes too large, investors may worry. And when confidence drops, currencies can weaken. Many economists believe America's debt level is becoming a serious long-term risk. 2. Inflation and rising prices. Inflation is another major reason people fear a dollar crash. Inflation means prices rise over time. Food becomes more expensive. Rent increases. Gas costs more. And everyday life becomes harder. When inflation rises too quickly, the value of money decreases. In simple words, your dollar buys less. Many Americans already feel this. Groceries cost more than they did years ago. Housing prices remain high. And people feel pressure from rising expenses. If inflation remains strong for too long, confidence in the currency may weaken. 3. Countries reducing dollar dependence. Another huge trend in 2026 is called de-dollarization. This means some countries want to reduce their dependence on the US dollar. Several nations are exploring trade in local currencies. Some countries are creating partnerships that avoid dollar transactions. The reason is simple. They want more independence. They do not want to rely too heavily on a single global currency. This trend does not mean the dollar disappears. But it does mean competition is growing. And when a currency faces more competition, its power may slowly weaken. #4. Global political tensions. Politics also impacts currencies. Wars, trade conflicts, sanctions, international disagreements. All of these can affect trust in the financial system. If global uncertainty rises, markets react quickly. Investors may panic. Currencies can move sharply. And the dollar's position may face pressure. What would a dollar crash actually mean? Many people imagine a dollar crash like a movie scene. Banks collapsing. Money becoming worthless. People rushing to stores. But reality is more complicated. A dollar crash does not necessarily mean total collapse. Instead, it could mean a significant loss in purchasing power. Here's what that might look like. Higher prices everywhere. If the dollar weakens dramatically, imported goods become more expensive. Electronics, cars, food, fuel, clothing. Prices could rise quickly. Americans may notice higher living costs. Daily expenses could become more stressful. Weaker savings value. If the dollar loses value, money sitting in savings accounts may buy less over time. Someone with $10,000 in savings may find that the same amount buys fewer goods. This creates fear among households. People begin looking for ways to protect their money. Stock market volatility. Financial markets react strongly to uncertainty. If confidence in the dollar falls, stock markets may become unstable. Investors could panic. Some sectors may struggle. Others may benefit. Technology, commodities, and defensive assets may react differently. Housing market pressure. A weaker dollar could impact housing too. Mortgage rates, construction costs, property demand. Everything could shift. The housing market often responds to economic uncertainty. Could the dollar really collapse completely? Now here's the most important question. Could the US dollar actually collapse completely? The honest answer is a full collapse is unlikely. Why? Because the dollar still has powerful advantages. America still has a huge economy. The United States remains one of the largest economies in the world. Major companies are based there. Technology leaders. Financial institutions. Global innovation. This economic power supports the dollar. The dollar is deeply connected to global trade. The dollar is used everywhere. Replacing it would not happen overnight. Global systems are built around dollar usage. Changing that would take many years. Even countries exploring alternatives still depend heavily on dollar markets. Investors still trust the dollar during crises. Interestingly, during global fear, investors often move into dollars. Why? Because many still see it as a safe asset. Even when America faces challenges, the dollar remains one of the strongest financial tools. What experts say about 2026. Experts are divided. Some believe the dollar could weaken slowly over time. Others think it will remain dominant for decades. A few warn about serious risks. But most economists agree on one thing: the dollar is unlikely to disappear suddenly. Instead, the bigger risk is gradual decline. A slow reduction in purchasing power. A weaker global position. And increased competition from other currencies. Which currencies could challenge the dollar? Many people ask, if the dollar weakens, what could replace it? There is no clear answer. But several currencies are often discussed. Euro. The euro is one of the largest global currencies, used by many European countries. It already plays a major role in trade. However, Europe faces its own economic challenges. Chinese yuan. China has become a major economic power. The Chinese yuan is growing in global use. Some countries are increasing yuan trade. But strict government controls may limit wider adoption. Gold. Gold is not a currency in the traditional sense. But many people turn to gold during uncertain times. Gold has been trusted for thousands of years. When people fear inflation, gold often gains attention. Cryptocurrency. Some believe digital currencies could challenge traditional money. Cryptocurrencies have gained popularity. But volatility remains high. Governments also continue regulating this space. How to protect yourself if the dollar weakens. Whether the dollar crashes or not, smart people prepare. Preparation does not mean panic. It means being financially aware. Here are some strategies people often consider. Diversify your savings. Do not rely on one single asset. Many investors spread money across different categories. Cash, stocks, real estate, precious metals. Diversification can reduce risk. Learn about financial education. Knowledge is power. Understanding economics helps people make smarter decisions. Most people ignore money education. But learning how currencies work can help you prepare for uncertainty. Avoid panic decisions. Fear can destroy financial decisions. When people panic, they often make mistakes. Selling too quickly. Buying based on emotion. Following rumors. The smartest investors stay calm. Build emergency savings. Having financial backup is important. Unexpected events happen. Economic changes happen. Emergency funds provide stability during uncertain times. The real truth about the dollar in 2026. The biggest mistake people make is assuming the dollar will suddenly become worthless. That is unlikely. But ignoring risks is also dangerous. The truth lies somewhere in the middle. The dollar faces pressure. Debt is rising. Inflation exists. Global competition is increasing. But America still has powerful economic influence. The dollar still dominates global trade. And the financial system remains deeply connected to it. The real question is not, will the dollar disappear tomorrow? The real question is, how will the dollar evolve over time? That is the bigger story. Final thoughts. Money is changing. The world is changing. And financial power is constantly shifting. The US dollar may not crash overnight. But understanding economic trends helps you stay prepared. People who ignore financial change often struggle. People who learn early often stay ahead. So what do you think? Will the US dollar remain king? Or are we entering a new financial era? Comment below and share your opinion. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. And if you want more powerful videos about global currencies, money trends, and wealth strategies, stay connected with *Wealth Flow. Because on this channel, we don't just follow money. We follow the future of wealth. See you in the next video. Before you go, make sure to hit that subscribe button and join the *Wealth Flow community. New videos every week covering finance, money psychology, currencies, global economics, and wealth building ideas. Your next financial insight could change how you think about money forever. Disclaimer: this video is for educational and informational purposes only. The content shared on Wealth Flow is based on research, opinions, and publicly available information. We are not financial advisors, and this video should not be considered financial, investment, or legal advice. Always do your own research and consult a qualified professional before making any financial decisions. Currency markets, investments, and economic conditions can change over time, so viewers should verify information independently.